Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the English communication journey, my dear friends. First of all, today I am going to share with you some of the ways through which you can help yourself a great deal when it comes to improving your communication skills in English language. My dear friends, not only you are supposed to read, you are supposed to listen to, you are supposed to practice speaking, but also at the same time, you need to really take an important pause and to think over that what way you are going to make yourself learn the art or the skill of communication sooner than later. So this is what is called the smart way of learning something. We are ready to put in our efforts, we are ready to do all the hard work, but at the same time we must take care of doing that thing in a smarter way. If we can learn something in a far more smart way, why not to really adopt it that way? Why not to really think ingenuously, put something to experiment, isn't it? That's going to really help us a great deal, my dear friends, because until the time we engage with something wholeheartedly, we are ready to explore that thing our own way, we are able to experiment with that thing, perhaps we are not involving ourselves that wholeheartedly with the thing that we are trying to really learn. So we are adopting a traditional way. That's okay, my dear friends, but you must have your share of intelligence going into learning, isn't it? That's what is called in being ingenious about something. The ingenuity is definitely going to really pay us a reward, my dear friends. So you always have to be a natural self. Okay, whatever you are listening to, whatever way you think that someone is really speaking, and you are in awe of that person's ability to speak English a certain way, of course we get influenced by various speakers because they have got a charm, they have got a captivating power of their communication skills. But it's not that we should be just losing ourselves into that attraction and we start trying to copy them. No, that's not the way, my dear friends. You have to be your natural self. You have to carve out your own identity when it comes to having a great communication skills. That's what I'm suggesting to you, my dear friends. We have to learn everything from all those who you think are going to really teach you something in your life. So our mind is always open for learning, my dear friends. So it also should have a kind of filter. No, if you think that something is not suiting you that way, you can try your own ingenious way. Maybe that's going to really benefit you far more than what the person is listening. So not the 100% you are listening to something is going to help you. Yes, you are a person of your own intelligence, my dear friends. So something might work